welcome to the House of Snakes. We've got some good news. We're having an update on our breeding. And we have 2 snakes to join us. I've got Banana Split and I've got Hetty here. And we might get some eggs from Connie soon. Connie is showing signs that she might ovulate soon. And when their tummy feels uncomfortable, they make it feel better by laying upside down and wrapping around their water bowl. We saw Connie wrap around their water bowl.
So, we're just coming to check on Connie, and we've noticed that Connie's at the cold side, but she's wrapping around the bowl, and we call that bowl wrapping, so it's a key sign that she could be fertile. So let's go and have a look. That's a very, very good sign.
Even though we're a long way off, we're going to get our incubator ready. An incubator is useful to keep the snake's eggs warm until they hatch. It's important it's at the right temperature. It takes a long time to get to the right temperature.
Right then, so for our first time, we're going to use the HerpNursery 2. Right, we don't know much about it. We've read some reviews, but out of the reviews, this was the best out of the bunch. So, this comes from Lucky Reptiles. And we're going to open it up and see what's in here. There is a light. It can do 2 temperatures. It can do hot and it can do cold. Now the temperature we're wanting 30 to 33 degrees. So what the plan is, isn't it, Nicole and Alyssa? We're going to set it to 30 and we'll see if it can get to that temperature first. And we also need to make sure it works. Now it's important this, because if we've got any eggs what come, we don't want to find out there's something wrong with it or it doesn't get up to the temperature. So are we ready?
Yeah.
This also can do other reptiles. It can do lizards, bearded dragons, gecko eggs, but we are focusing on what are we? Snakes, royal pythons, or for our American counterparts over there, ball pythons. Let's get rid of this because it's bristling. There we go. Oops.
We've got a head.
House of snakes. Snakes are scary.
There is some more on the windows. Can I?
Yeah. So yeah. So that's what we're going to do. So first off, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This. So shall we open the door?
I'm peeling it off.
I think we're missing a plug. 2 seconds.
Peeling the door sellotape off.
Oh, I think
Put the door sellotape on the chair.
there, well done. Shall we open it? Nicole,
Yeah.
do you want to open it?
Yeah.
And then we'll turn it round to camera.
How do you open?
Ah, it's round this side. Up.
Oh, it's tough.
There we go.
And so
Ooh.
this is what it looks like inside. We need to take the back off.
Let's not worry about all that. Let's see what there is first. So we've got
The plug.
our plug, and guess what? It's a UK plug. That's a good start.
I want to take it off.
Alyssa, could you get this out for me, please?
Yes.
We don't need to wear that. We've got 2 shells.
Which is really good.
1, 2.
It's really good to stock your eggs on shelves. Yeah, because you need to be really careful with the eggs or they'll crack.
Yeah.
Even with eggs that you can eat, but not snake eggs.
And we've got a manual. So I think our first thing we need to do is turn it on.
Yes.
So let's make sure there's nothing left inside. Yeah? Can you make sure there's nothing in there, Nicole?
Nope, there's nothing
No?
there.
No rabbits? We're not going to pull any rabbits out of this aisle?
And
Alyssa?
clear.
Clear. Okay. Double check. Super. We'll leave the shelves out because I don't think we need them in quite well at the moment.
Yes.
Quite well. Hang on. So wind this.
Can I take this off?
If you want, yeah, best dad.
Yeah.
Because if it heats up, that might melt. Good thinking, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you about today.
We can tell who the brains of operation is. Me. No, I'm joking, it's you too.
I'm just trying to take this off, Mum.
So,
Ow.
once you've taken that off, we'll just show the back. Come on then, give it a bit of a pull. So the good thing about this, what I think is pretty nifty actually, is if you're not using it, you can turn it into a drinks fridge. So it goes cold.
Dad.
But what have we got at the bottom here? We can turn it to AC and 12 volt. So that means if you're travelling in the car, you can plug it into your car and they give you a plug.
Yeah, and that'll be good.
And you can take it to another destination and keep whatever warm at whatever temperature. There is a mute button, and I do know from what I've seen on the reviews that the fan can be a little bit loud. So if it's in your bedroom or if it's in the living room and you're watching TV, you can click it. Now, I'd like to see how much of a noise difference it does actually make.
And
Should we do the big unveiling?
Yep.
Alyssa, do you want to turn it on? Nicole, do you want to plug it in?
Okay, how do you turn it on?
Oh, come on down. Come on down.
Hi.
Nicole, you plug it in there. Yeah. Now, Alyssa, you plug it in down here. Do you want to get down that side? Come on then. Sit there. Hey up.
I dropped the one.
Oh, when you grab hold of that end.
My fingers
It's like a snake, it's wiggling around, isn't it?
Hi. I'm down here.
Turn that on. And you put that in.
It is plugged in. I think I can't do it because it's plugged in. I can't.
Oops, let's move it a little bit.
That's better.
Can anyone remember the temperature?
Just one.
30. And for the eggs, it's between 30 and 33. So it's hope it gets there. Also, we have this thermometer. And we're going to place that inside just in case the dial's wrong or it's not showing it quite right. So at least we've got two sources of telling us the temperature so we know if it is correct. Because we want the best sort of life, don't we?
Dad, we're going to have to put back in the snakes might get a bit nippy when you get the egg.
No.
Yeah, they do.
Ooh.
Oh, can I look?
Look at this. Have a look round.
Shiny and sprinkly. I really like how they've done a nice blue light.
Oh.
Yep, can I look?
So that means we don't have to open this. When the eggs are inside and it's got a lovely temperature in here, we can just turn light on and have a look. That's good, that's handy that. Right then, so let's have a look. What's it set at now? 18. So we'll press up. Oh no, that's 60. So it's go down to 30 we said, and then we'll try it from there. Double check, see what happens, yeah. We just paused the video for a minute because we couldn't get it to work, but we plugged everything in, we had it all set correctly.
And I knocked it.
You just give it a few wraps on the side and it started to work.
And Dad, he did a little knock.
Just a little knock, so if you ever get one, you need to give it a little knock. No, I think it just needed a couple of seconds once you've plugged it in just to find its feet. So now what we're going to do is we're going to leave this on, aren't we?
Yes.
We have set it to 30. By the looks of the dial, it says it can go up to 60 degrees. That's pretty reasonably warm, that. But we're going to need it to 30 to 33. So we're going to set it to 30, see if it gets up there. Plus, we need to get this thermometer.
And go into Minecraft then. I'm watching the thing.
Sorry. We're going to let it get to temperature first, see if it gets there. Then if it does, we're going to put this thermometer inside and try and close the door. Alright, should we put it in now?
Yes.
Yeah, good idea. Should we put it in?
I'm just going to give you a little tip.
You hold that?
If you don't, when you get it on, you can feel a bit of air coming through the back.
Yeah.
So, if you don't feel the air, that means it's not working.
Should we see what the mute do you want to shall we bring the camera close so people can hear the sound? It's not that loud.
You can hear the sound really easily.
Right, so that's the noise, and let's turn it on to mute. So it does take a bit of the edge off, to be fair. Yeah. So here we go. Let's see if we can get this inside and close. It does feel like it's warming up already.
Which is really good. Where do you think it goes?
Should we put a shelf in?
Yeah.
And then we can hang it on. Let's get a shelf.
But the only thing is, will the eggs, will it work with the eggs inside?
This is another shelf. I think I've seen a problem.
What's the problem?
Then we're going to need some smaller trays. And we'll hang that down there so it's at least in the centre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not touching any plastic. There we go. We'll try and close that door. And we'll see what happens. Let's make sure that's set.
Sound
Go out, Alyssa. You're going to let your viewers see. So we're going to leave this here. And we'll see what temperature it gets up to. Right then, we're back with the incubator and we've left it running for 2 weeks, constantly, day and night. We set it at 30 degrees and we also put our own probe in there. So we've got this probe, what came with it, and the one we set, see if it's right and if we can go off it.
And this one came from the snake's tank.
That's correct. So we set it for 30 and on a low end it went to 27, but it did go up to 29. Then we set it for 32 and its low end was 29 and it got up to 31. And then we finally set it to 33 and it got to 30 to 32. Now that's where we really want it because you want it between 30 and 33. Also, make sure when you put your probe in, you set it to your shelf of where you're going to have your eggs because there's a variant inside and at the bottom it's going to be colder because obviously heat rises, and at the top it's going to be warmer. There is a fan what does circulate it, but it's best just to always have your probe where you're going to have your eggs. What do you like about it, Nicole?
I like about it.
What do you like about it?
I don't know.
Right, Alyssa, what do you like about it?
I wanted it blue, but it came black.
I know. So more variant on colours, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a shame.
And this bit came from the snake tank, and I like this bit because it looks like it's got a hat on it.
I like how you can plug it into the car. So if you need to be, you can stick it in your car and travel it. If you need anything keeping warm or cool, that's perfect. Nicole, you were mentioning earlier about the size of the shells, weren't you? Because I think the shells could be a little bit wider or a little bit taller because we were struggling to find tubs that will fit in it and also what will hold the eggs.
Nicole, do you like how small and compact it is?
Yeah.
And it's got a lovely knee handle.
Don't put on my knee.
It's like the mum's carry-on bag for playing, at
That
least.
on my. Don't you dare put that on my knee. This is the end. This is the end of our video. Fingers crossed we're gonna get eggs soon. See you next time. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.